Welcome to our channel. This is part 2 of our unpopular K-pop opinions. Feel free to watch part 1, the link is in the description and up above. Disclaimer, these are just our opinions. Feel free to disagree, but please be respectful. Now let's get into the video. Twice needed to move on from cute concepts. This doesn't mean they can't pull them off, or should only do mature concepts. It's just a little uncomfortable to watch grown women act cute in my opinion. I'm really satisfied with both Fancy and Feel Special music wise, choreography wise, and concept wise. They both sort of created a path for me to actually start listening to their music. I'm not a hardcore K-pop fan and I mostly focus on choreographies and dance specifically, but Fancy and Feel Special have both been on repeat. I respect each and every person who prefers cute concepts. This is just my opinion. I personally like cute concepts, but I understand where she is coming from. Especially with Twice, I feel that their music has matured with them. I love the fact that Feel Special had such a deep meaning that reflected what the members had gone through while being / becoming idols. I've seen countless videos that rank K-pop dancers, and when Lisa isn't ranked first, people comment things like she's so charismatic and she has good expressions while she dances, and it's true, but we also still have yet to see her dance genres other than hip hop and urban. An important dance quality is versatility. There are many other qualities that make a good dancer, such flexibility, stamina, technique, memory, self-choreography, freestyle, isolations, facials, and consistency. Lisa is an amazing dancer and is one of the best dancers in 3rd gen K-pop. That being said, Blinks often claim that Lisa is the best 3rd gen female dancer, which I don't agree with. She tends to stick with sexy or urban / hip hop style and hasn't showcased her ability to do other styles of dancing. She's good at what we've seen her do, but what about modern, jazz, contemporary? We need to see more from her to determine how good of an overall dancer she is. In the show Youth With You, she covers a cute / youthful song, and she executes the moves well, but there's a disconnect in her performance between her facials and her movements. I feel like she wasn't able to convey the emotions of the song well. Here is a side by side of her and the I-DLE trainees. It feels like Lisa lacks the same bright and cheery expressions that the trainees have, which leads to the dance feeling a bit bland. Also, her facial expressions tend to stay the same throughout the entire performance. There are points in the choreography where Lisa tends to make the moves more sexy, which doesn't really fit the song. The backup dancer to the left of Lisa does a great job at showcasing the choreo while portraying the right emotions and keeping it interesting and engaging. This is no hate towards Lisa. She is an incredible dancer and amazing idol. Here are some clips of Lisa being an absolute queen. I'm someone who is naturally underweight, but I actively try to have a healthy BMI, because I eventually just got so tired of the thin shaming. Rose, Lisa, and Sunmi are all women that come to mind when I think of thin shaming, because of how naturally skinny they all are. I can attest to this, being someone who can eat and eat and eat and not gain much weight at all. There are genuine people who are concerned for their health. And then there are people who mask their hate as concern, and this is really problematic. Even if it were a situation of starvation or an eating disorder, we absolutely cannot resort to shaming of any sort, because this is so counterintuitive and counterproductive, and will result in more problems for the idol. All in all, please refrain from talking about weight if you aren't going to be constructive. In general, girls are scrutinized more than boys. Their weight, face, actions, etc. are always being picked apart and criticized. Boy groups tend to be more popular overall and have more of a cult following. However, the shelf life of girl groups is longer than boy groups, partially due to mandatory military service. That being said, both girl and boy groups and trainees face many hardships and have sacrificed a lot for their dreams. Fourth generation groups have been so dance oriented, which doesn't give the vocalists their time to showcase their talents. On variety shows, producers resort to random play/speed dances and don't really include activities for vocalists, which only worsens the problem. Dancing may be flashy and super exciting to watch, but vocalists deserve just as much attention for their hard work. As much as I love I-DLE, the line distribution is absolutely atrocious. Soyeon, Sejin, and Minnie basically get all the lines. In their most recent comeback, oh my god, Soyeon sings parts of the first verse, while also getting her own rap. Which leaves main vocalist Mi-hyun with very little lines. If she had given up her singing lines and stuck with rap, it would have given her other members a chance to shine. We know that Soyeon has a lot of influence and power when it comes to I-DLE's comebacks, and it's disappointing to see her other members being treated this way. I believe that Soyeon could have been a super successful soloist, as seen by her song Jelly. This shouldn't even be questioned. Rookie groups have to balance their busy schedules while also getting used to performing, so to add the songwriting and production process to this would just be too much of an expectation. There's absolutely nothing wrong with singing songs that you haven't written yourself as an established idol, so this is more than applicable/reasonable for rookies still trying to find their path. The reason CLC isn't doing as well is because they aren't self-producing. They have to rely much more on Cube, whereas I-DLE makes their own music. This is in no way CLC's fault. It is the same for 17, since the only reason they've been able to stay afloat is because they don't have to rely on Pledis. Pristin, however, wasn't self-producing, and this ultimately caused their disbandment. Thanks for sticking around till the end of our video. If you like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing. We will be releasing a new video soon. Feel free to leave suggestions for video ideas.